It is now time for the main event for the lightweight category here at the Kart Race of Champions 2019, the lightweight A final. This is going to be a very competitive race indeed. Some of the quickest drivers of all around Buckmore Park out in this one for a 25-minute race. Jack Goldsmith has qualified on pole position with 62 points. Alongside him, Paul Gasson on 55. On the second row, Rob Harding and Sam Spinell, they both scored 55 in the heats as well. On the third row, Nathan Chattel was just a point behind them. Jake Taplin will be a favourite, he's on 51. Alex Brazier on row 4 starts alongside Andrew Strike, 50 and 47 points for them. Then we've got Harry Graham and Taylor Norton, just a point separating those two. They start on row 5. Alex Cass is on row 6 alongside Joe Bailey. They also scored in the mid-40s. On row 7 we have Reese Harris, good drive from him in his third heat earlier on, starting alongside Ben Slipper. On the 8th row, Callum Jones and Joel Young, 42 and 41 points for them. Then we've got Harry Chapman and Bradley Shepherd, who qualified for this one by winning the B final. Bradley Shepherd, that brilliant drive in the B final. We thought he would be almost too exhausted to take part in the A final, but he's there. 18 drivers, 25 minutes of racing. We are underway. This is the number 2 of Jack Goldsmith in the blue and white, who leads them away into the first turn. Paul Gasson tucks in behind him in kart number 10 as they head down towards the hairpins for the first time. It's Goldsmith who leads from Gasson. Third place is the number 8 kart. That is Rob Harding. He gets sent wide though, and through comes the number 13 of Sam Spinell on the hairpins for the first time. And Goldsmith and Gasson already making the break from the front row of the grid. Top qualifier Jack Goldsmith scoring 62 points across his heats, including a win and a third place. Rob Harding had a big win as well. Paul Gasson won the second heat. So the leading runners already up there and trying to break away. Already a warning for contact. 17 and the 4 karts, that's Jake Taplin and Joe Bailey. Now, rare to see Jake Taplin in hot water. One of the fastest around Buckmore in their regular Pro Series. Out in front it is Jack Goldsmith from Paul Gasson through the hairpin section, and the battle for third headed by number 13 Sam Spinell, chased by number 8 of Rob Harding, and then we've got number 1 of Nathan Chattel. He had a couple of points taken off, of course, for contact as he's spinning another driver out, we're told. He's in 5th position at the moment, so they head down the slope through paddock bend. Behind them is Jake Taplin there, number 17 in the white crash helmet behind them. Race settling in fairly quickly here. Long way to go, 25 minutes around Buckmore Park, a fairly arduous circuit. At least the weather is now decent after the earlier rain shower during the heavyweights B final. It's likely to be the quickest race of the day. 13 there, Sam Spinell holding on to third place, but the first two have got away in front. Fourth is number 8 of Rob Harding, holding back the number 1 of Nathan Chattel there with the red and white crash helmet, or multicoloured crash helmet. Towards paddock, 2 leaders escaping the front, running a bit wide there. Sam Spinell in third place. Then we've got the 17 of Taplin behind him, number 12. That is Alex Brazier, he's running well. Another lap, there go the leaders. He's getting fairly strung out in this one, not as close nearly as we saw in the B final. Of course, there was just that one qualifying slot up for grabs. No points on this race, just a race for the front of the field. Rob Harding chasing down the number 13 of Sam Spinell for third place. The bottleneck at the back of the field at the moment. Things playing out very nicely for Jack Goldsmith and Paul Gasson. They're pulling away by a considerable margin. We just catch a glimpse of them there as they go through at the front of the field. Spinell holding off the 8 of Harding. Down the slope round to the left. Spinell wearing what looks like gold colours on his kart suit there. Gold, of course, famous sponsor of sports car racing, the blue and orange livery. May not be a Golf logo there, certainly a good likeness on the back of Sam Spinell's race suit. Here comes Rob Harding on the attack into the hairpin section, tries to draw alongside him. They bang fairings there, and Spinale holds the place. Through the number 1 of Chattel, then Jake Taplin and Alex Brazier. Scrap in the minor placing. Paul Gasson continuing to chase Jack Goldsmith for the lead. It's going to be our lightweight champion here at Buckmore Park today in the 2019 Kart Racing Champions. Looking like one of those two at the moment, but a long way to go yet. Warning for contact between karts 5 and 3. That's Andrew Strike and Harry Chapman there towards the back of the field. Alex Brazier in the green suit now getting aboard, trying to make a move, as is Jake Taplin, and they both go past the number 1 of Nathan Chattel. Nathan hesitated there into the hairpin, got the line wrong, and through they come. Now it's Taplin under fire from number 12, Alex Brazier. Chattel losing 2 places. He's down to 7th now. Down towards Paddock, that's the 3rd place fight, 13 of Spinale, head of the number 8, which is Rob Harding. The leaders pulling away, then we've got this top 10 group, and then the next group heading through. Warning going out of contact, the 7 and the 18, Rhys Harris and Callum Jones there in the midfield. We watch the number 8 of Rob Harding continuing to harry the number 13 of Sam Spinale for 3rd place. Has a look up the inside, he goes through on hairpin 2. Good move, Rob Harding. Signalling to each other there, I'm not sure. Oh, there's a bit of bumping and boring. There's a bit of unfriendliness there, and Spinale goes back ahead. I'm not sure what that was all about. Didn't seem to be any contact there as they went into the hairpin, but Spinale's got the place back again. Now Jake Taplin closing on them in 5th position in the number 17. Up the slope they go. Over the line come the leaders. It's still Jack Goldsmith, the kart's length clear ahead of Paul Gasson. Here comes the fight for 3rd, and once again up the inside, Rob Harding into Conway, gets squeezed to the inside. Spinale has to go wide, and Harding takes the place this time. Spinale back round the outside again, retakes it. All this is doing is allowing Jake Taplin to close up and try to take 3rd and 4th place away, along with Alex Brazier, who's towing behind him on number 12. Not sure what all the hand signalling is about between 3rd and 4th place. To the right-hander they go. That's Paddock. Behind this lot, number 1 of Nathan Chattel, who dropped back a little bit earlier on. Garda they go, then down towards the left. Through Cafe corner to complete the lap. Over the line, number 8 Rob Harding attacks again off the back of Sam Spinale, holds him off. The inside line, 4 of them, minor stern. Now Harding tries again across the front of the 13. Yes, he's got him back again into 3rd place. Good move through the hairpin section. Jake Taplin has run wide there. Holds the place ahead of Alex Brazier. So quick in a straight line is Jake Taplin, one of the lightest drivers in this lightweight A final. Mired in the midfield at the moment. Brazier behind him. Up the inside comes Taplin. He's going to try and take Sam Spinale side by side down the hill. Spinale's just about held it, I think. Over the curbs goes Taplin. Has he held the place? Yes, Spinale holds it. Warning for track limits for number 7, Rhys Harris further back in the order. Absorbing fight now, well, it's for 4th place because Rob Harding's pulled away by a length or 2 as a result of this squabbling. 5 of them shortly. I think they're reeling Harding back in again, they certainly are. Diving in this fight for 3rd position. First 2 have been allowed to get away as a result of this dicing. They're well ahead now. Goldsmith ahead of Gasson by several seconds clear of 3rd place. They're together for the lead. One way clear of this one. Sam Spinale was pushing Rob Harding. We're back to their scrap once again. mindful that young Jake Taplin is there behind them, the number 17, current leader of the Buckmore Park Pro Series. By Club 73. Two Club 73 drivers leading this one, Goldsmith and Gasson. Rob Harding in third is a Club 100 driver. Then we've got Sam Spinell, who's with BRKC. Taplin and Brazier with Club 73 and with D-Max respectively. And number 1 Nathan Chateau is a Buckmore Club driver. Knows this track very well indeed. Continue to fight it out for third place. I don't think anybody's going to catch Jack Goldsmith and Paul Gasson. They're away and gone at the front of the field, well and truly. Two front row starters. Goldsmith a full 7 points clear of everybody else in the qualifiers. It was a three-way tie for second. Paul Gasson, Sam Spinell and Rob Harding. The tie break was on lap times, giving Paul Gasson the front row. Jake Taplin looking to try and make a move on Sam Spinell for fourth position. Paddock bend along the bottom of the course, then up to the right-hander, Matt Garda, going to half distance in this 25-minute race. Line they go. Harding still holding third. Sam Spinell's getting impatient here, so's Jake Taplin, but he's busy holding off Alex Brazier as well. Nathan Chateau just watching on behind them in number 1. Through the left-hander, hairpin 2. Rob Harding hang on to third place. Joint second highest qualifier with Spinell and Gasson. Top 4 holding sway in starting order at the moment. Jake Taplin behind them. Started 6th on the grid. Brazier started 7th. Chateau is 5th. So the starting order almost the same, apart from Nathan Chateau dropping back a couple of places. That doesn't mean we haven't seen an exciting race though. Plenty of battling for third, plenty of battles down the order. Bradley Shepherd is calmly climbing the order. The final winner. That's him doing the attacking rather than the defending, of course, as we saw earlier on. Down the slope they come through the S's down towards the right-hander. That's Paddock then. Rob Harding under real pressure now from the 13 of Sam Spinell, who goes to the inside into Garda. He goes through up into third place. Came from a long way back there into third position, Sam Spinell. Now Jake Taplin's going to try and do the same thing. The cork is rather out of the bottle now. Flag for number 18, that is Callum Jones. To the lower reaches of the top 10. Jake Taplin at the inside out of Henry's Bend. Going to try and take Rob Harding for fourth place. They almost clashed there into the hairpin. Taplin at the inside, has he done enough to get the overlap on Rob Harding? Not quite. Harding back on the inside, Alex Brazier sees his opportunity as well. It's going to be 3 wide, could almost be 4 wide. And Rob Harding has lost out big time there because Taplin's come through, so has Brazier and Chatel. Well, Rob Harding's lost 3 places in one corner there. Trying to fight back. It's Spinell now third, Taplin 4th, 5th is Alex Brazier. Harding back up the inside into 6th place. He retakes Nathan Chatel for 6th position. Oh, this is good stuff in the battle for the minor placings. Warning for contact for Callum Jones, number 18. He's having a tough time of things in the pack. Now, Jake Taplin, can he get onto the podium? Having a good go at Sam Spinell. Got a few wins at Buckmore this season. I don't think he's going to win this one. I think Goldsmith and Gasson are just too far ahead now. Through the S's. Down into the right-hander. Been ready to pounce. Brazier behind. Goes to the outside on the number 13 of Sam Spinell. Here come the 2 leaders over the line. It is still Jack Goldsmith ahead of Paul Gasson. They've held station all race long really. Just a couple of kart lengths apart, I should say. I've been commentating on car racing for many years, so I do apologise. Your leader is Jack Goldsmith. Looking good for victory in the top qualifier. Win and a third in 2 of his heats to secure his place in the A final. He finished 7th in his other heats, number 2. Brilliant group. Interesting the group system that they use to decide final grids in these sprint events. Over the line go the leaders. To the second half of this race now. Lightweight A final here at the Kart Racing Champions 2019. Down into the right-hander at the hairpin, and Gasson is as close as he's been, challenging to try to take the lead away from Jack Goldsmith. To the S's they go. But actually pulls away again a little bit through there. Seems to be in the twisty bits where Gasson is able to close and put a bit of pressure on. Towards Garda. Concentrating on holding the tighter line there. In the background we see Sam Spinell still in 3rd place, well behind the 2 leaders. Second place, the 3rd place white rather, only just heading down to Garda as they came up towards the line. 2 leaders. Paul Gasson trying to psych out Jack Goldsmith here, pressure him into a mistake. See that happen in all forms. Gasson trying to grind down Jack Goldsmith over time. Goldsmith has been the quickest driver in the lightweight category today. He's hanging on ahead of Paul Gasson here. Gasson hasn't quite got close enough to make a challenge as yet. He's tried his hardest. He can't quite keep up with the pace of Jack Goldsmith. This is a good drive from both of them. Spinell still heads the 3rd place back. Over the line go the leaders, completed over. Jack Goldsmith and Paul Gasson, their club mates at Club 73. Meantime, here's the battle for 3rd place. There's still 5 of them going at it. Still Nathan Chattel trying to fight back against Jake Taplin. In fact, Taplin's lost a place there because Alex Brazier has come through into 5th position now, chasing now Rob Harding for 4th. Back with the leaders, and Gasson's closer again towards Garda. Is he going to get through on the inside? No, he's not on the exit. Jack Goldsmith continues to hold his lead. Oh, and running wide there, Jake Taplin coming out of paddock bend. That could have allowed Nathan Chattel a chance to attack, but he wasn't close enough. 2 absorbing battles, 2 for the lead, 5 for 3rd place at the moment. The carts getting the warning flag then, and 14 Ben Slipper was one of them, didn't identify the other one from the screen on the start-finish line. Chattel all over Jake Taplin. It's been a slightly tough day for Jake. Exalted company here today, and up the inside, whoa, Alex Brazier up to 3rd place. He pushes his way past Sam Spinell and Rob Harding and takes off into 3rd place. That was an aggressive move there by Alex Brazier. I thought they were all going to go off, those 3. It's the man in the green and black race suit, Alex Brazier, who takes 3rd place. D-Max driver. Side by side now, back around the outside goes Sam Spinell, up the inside Rob Harding. Goodness me, place is changing in the blink of an eye here. Sam Spinell around the outside there, going down to paddock. That was an impressive piece of driving, and Rob Harding then up the inside on the run into Garda. Brazier is back to 5th place. In less from 5th to 3rd, and then 3rd to 5th in the space of a lap. Spinell still holds 3rd, and Brazier could lose another place here, because here comes the number 1 of Nathan Chattel. He's got past Jake Taplin after he made a mistake on the previous lap. But Taplin back ahead now, coming out of the hairpin. Can't keep up with all these place changing for 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th and 7th. It's now, as it was, 2 laps ago. With Sam Spinell ahead of Rob Harding, then Alex Brazier, then Jake Taplin, and then the number 1 of Nathan Chattel. Two leaders heading out of Henry's Bend. Goldsmith still ahead of Gasson. Paul Gasson, I think he's going to need to wind the gas on if he's going to catch and pass the number 2. To put an extra spurt in here. Here's this frantic fight for third place. Sam Spinell still has it at the moment. Then it's side by side. Brazier back up to 4th ahead of Rob Harding. Then we've got Jake Taplin trying to fight his way onto the podium, and Sam Spinell. They're 3 and 4 abreast as they come down towards the S's. Something has got to give there, surely. They've all got round somehow. Rob Harding lost out though. Taplin's got ahead of Brazier. Harding over the curves. Oh, they tangle them round. Goes the number 1 of Nathan Chattel. Now, did Harding spin there as well? I'm not sure. I think he's held it together, but Nathan Chattel rejoins just behind Joe Bailey in number 4. He's lost a couple of spots there. Taylor Norton has got through as well, and possibly Bradley Shepherd. Meantime, the leaders in the hairpin section, and Paul Gasson is turning up the wick on Jack Goldsmith now. Putting pressure on our race leader, but Goldsmith taking it all in his stride. Only a few laps left to go now for Gasson to attack. Goldsmith has a quick look over his shoulder. He knows Paul Gasson is there, challenging him for the lead in this lightweight A final at the Kart Race of Champions 2019. Over the line they go. Black and white flags being given for driving standards. We've seen a couple of black flags today though. Right, then the left. The hairpin section of Gasson within a few feet of the rear bumper of Jack Goldsmith. Is it going to be gold for Goldsmith? Or Gasson going to give it some gas and overhaul him? And towards Paddock Bend yet again. Goldsmith has the line. He's got the measure of Paul Gasson here. He moves to the inside. He knows Gasson's there. Not to risk leaving a gap on the inside at Garda. We've seen a few moves made there, and now Gasson is attacking. He knows there's not many laps left. We're in for a good finish here to this lightweight A final. It's still Goldsmith from Gasson. It's between these two. They're well clear of the battle for third, headed by Sam Spinell. Down into the hairpin section. We're in for an interesting finish here between these two. Is Paul Gasson going to try and surprise Jack Goldsmith? Round the left-hand hairpin towards the Essex. Still he hangs on, Jack Goldsmith. Great slip. Two great drivers in this Kart Race of Champions 2019 lightweight final. Over the curve. Back to the inside. Goldsmith positions himself so Gasson can't go for the inside. He has to go the long way round and hope that he can attack down the hill into the left-hander. Tense atmosphere here at Buckmore Park now. Into the closing stages now on this A final. Gasson dodges about on the back of the number 2 car, trying to position himself best he can for the hairpins. Again, he can't find a way alongside Jack Goldsmith. It'll be a very close finish between these two. Their way down towards Paddock Bend once again. Gasson just praying for one mistake from Jack Goldsmith, but it hasn't come. This has been an inch-perfect drive by Goldsmith. Gasson tries again. He can't get the inside line away. Everything he tries, Goldsmith is there. Prevent his attack. Up over the line they come once again. Not long to go now. Gasson trying a different approach, trying to go around the outside. That's not going to work, I don't think. He'll try and get the cut back into the hairpin, but again, Goldsmith is wise to him. They're side by side on the run through the hairpin almost. Gasson is as close as he's been all race long. He goes to the outside again. He's going to try and get the cut back into the S's, I think. No, he can't do it. Little tap there between the two of them, just letting Goldsmith know he's there. He's determined here, Paul Gasson. But Jack Goldsmith is just as determined for victory. Down into Paddock they go. A terrific dice between two terrific kart racers. Both of them Club 73 drivers, so it's going to be a win for the hosting club this year. Unless these two take each other out, in which case Sam Spinell will come through into the lead. Really can't see them taking each other out there. It's been a firm, fair fight between these two. Gasson again tries to get alongside, but he can't do it. Into the head. Goldsmith from Gasson. Spinail is still third. All eyes are on this lead battle. Paul Gasson has a look as they go down towards the S's and won't get through there. Jack Goldsmith driving the widest kart in the country right now. Terrific defensive race. Round paddock, over the curb, up towards Garda. He takes the inside line again, as he always has there, to prevent any attacks. They're coming up to lap the number 9 of Joel Young. And nose to tail as they come up towards the line. Into the final lap we go of the lightweight A final here at the Kart Race of Champions. One lap for the number 2 kart to survive, ahead of Paul Gasson. He goes to the outside, trying to position himself to cut back into the hairpin. Joel Young ahead of them in number 9. Hopefully he won't get in the leader's way. They're almost side by side in the hairpin too. Young moves wide, lets them through. Paul Gasson finds time to wave a thank you. As they head down towards Paddock Bend, it's only the right there, the right at Garda, the left, and then up through Cafe Corner to go. I think Jack Goldsmith has done enough. Unless Paul Gasson can get the inside away at Garda Corner. Here they come. He can't do it. It's going to be Jack Goldsmith. Here they come round the left-hander. Gasson tries to get up alongside. He's all over him. He's not going to do it. And Jack Goldsmith wins the lightweight A final only just. He looks relieved as he crosses the line. A cracking drive by Jack Goldsmith of Club 73 to win just from Paul Gasson. Third place will go to Sam Spinail, Brazier fourth, Taplin fifth. They're clear of the rest of the opposition. Rob Harding has dropped back, and that looks like Bradley Shepherd through in 6th position from the very back of the grid. Well done to him. There is Rob Harding. He had problems late on and dropped back down the order. Saw him tangle with Nathan Chattel, of course. He's recovered to finish in what I think was 8th place. But congratulations, Jack Goldsmith, winner of the lightweight championship here at the Kart Race of Champions 2019. Very well done indeed to him. Results confirm then Goldsmith the winner by 0.147 of a second, only just taking the win over the line. Sam Spinail holding off Alex Brazier and James Taplin for third. Bradley Shepherd, well done to him, the final winner 6th from the very back of the grid. All 18 drivers made it home, only Joel Young was lapped, and that was on the very last lap of the race. So congratulations to Jack Goldsmith, lightweight champion here at the Karting Race of Champions 2019. Time for the podium presentations then for the top 5. Jake Taplin of Club 73, the young gun, takes 5th place overall, receiving his trophy from the Club 73 officials. The man from DMAX stepping forward to take 4th. Well done to Alex Brazier, resplendent in his bright green, takes 4th position. Was in a good battle towards the end of that one with the 3rd place man. Well done Sam Spinail. He takes 3rd position, representing BRKC, the British Rental Karting Championship. But it is a 1-2 for the staging club, Club 73. Paul Gasson takes 2nd place in our lightweight division. But a dominant display today for our Kart Race of Champions 2019 lightweight champion Jack Goldsmith steps onto the podium. The young gun takes the title in fine fashion, dominated the heats, and then the final from pole position. Congratulations to young Jack Goldsmith alongside Paul Gasson and Sam Spinail for the photographs on the podium. They look very pleased indeed with their efforts here at Buckmore Park today, and they have every right to be very pleased indeed. Congratulations to Jack Goldsmith, the 2019 Lightweight Kart Race of Champions winner.